waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by thunder. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
And we're back with I should say season 8, episode 7. I almost said it backwards. Anyways, of Genshin Impact. So anyways, get into the game, because so much to do, it's a little time to do so. And yes, I massively and I forgot to, just nothing but screw-ups all over the place. Yes, this is what happens. But yes, season 8, episode 7 of Genshin Impact, and just to continue from something from last episode, I said at one point that two of my characters have... Well, one character has a sitting animation, and the other one kind of has a lean up against a bike animation. I didn't get to show that one last episode. But as for the sitting animation, check this out. I finally have a character that sits. Yay! Well, it's an idle animation. You have to wait till she actually sits down. That's like... there's another character in the game I don't have a point out the character in a little bit here that also has a sitting idle animation, but yeah, anyways, there's like, hey, look at that, we finally have a sitting character. Which actually, this character, there's a story behind this character. More about that in a minute. Okay, so anyways, as for the last episode was the very first episode in over a year and a half since the episode before that. Episode 5 was back in August 20th of 2023. Last episode was in February 10th of 2025. This episode here is now part 2 of that continuing episode of the 2025 episode. As in, yes, it's been a long time for you. Somehow missed the last episode. It's been a very, very, very long time since episode 5. Yes, big time.
Into my eyes
So,
is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Let's do that, and then this, and there we go, shutting them up. Okay, as I was saying. So last episode, instead of actually getting to make progress in the game, last episode, we had to basically just spend the entire episode, which is going to be still with this episode, because this is part 2 of this, as a massive recap of trying to explain and show as much as I can of differences in the game, showing what's new to the game, showing what's been changed, showing this, showing that, just talking and showing as much as I can, trying to bring everyone up to speed as to what's happened since episode 5 to now. Okay, so last episode we got through a lot of stuff, but this episode we are going to be focusing on a few different things. Number 1, I'm going to, as fast as I can, try to go over the differences. Oh yeah, there's the bike leaning animation I was talking about earlier. I'm going to try to go over the characters real quick as fast as I can throughout our whole roster here. Which, yeah, there is a lot. I do prioritize in getting characters, whereas I know other players will prioritize in getting constellations. Which, of course, as I said in last episode, Yelan here was one of the ones I went out of my way for to get a constellation for her. You know, from a character banner. Whereas I have other 5 stars that I have constellations for, but that's only because that they are part of these. What do you call it? Whenever you don't get the 5-star you want, and instead you get another 5-star character, that. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it. So, like, here we have Dea, where we have 3 constellations on her, but that's, again, only because of the fact she's part of the... again, you know, you don't get the 5-star you want, but you do get a 5-star character, then, yeah. But yeah, out of the characters I have, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Yelan was the only one that I've gotten a second constellation that I've actually gone out of my way for, you know, deliberately, that from an actual character banner that I pulled for her. Whereas, as I said in last episode, the only other one I want to try to go for, at least offhand, it was off the top of my head, is Miko. But the problem is, I need her level 2 constellation to get the one I want, not her level 1. Last episode, I think I actually said level 1. But, yeah, I need to get her level 2, and I doubt this is ever going to happen. I'd have to save, like, half a year in advance and know, you know, I mean, I would have to have, like, enough wishes for, like, what, 4 5-star pulls just to guarantee that I would get her level 2, right? No, yes. Yeah, because the first one could be her constellation, and then the second one could be, but if it's not, it would be on the third one. Or say the first one is not, then the second one is, then say the third one is not, but the fourth one is. Or it could go, the first one is not, but the second one is, and the third one is. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, I would need, like, enough for, like, 4 pulls of a 5-star guaranteed, which, to guarantee a 5-star, that's 90 wishes. And with me, it normally is all the way up to 90 wishes, believe it or not. I know a lot of other people will probably have it, like, in the low numbers or even the mids, but for some odd reason, I always have really, really bad luck, and always have to go, like, 70s, 80s, or even hitting all the way up to 90, just to get the 5 stars. Like, oh, for crying out loud. So, yeah. Anyways, I feel like I'm never gonna get that, that second constellation for Yay Miko. But anyways. Okay, so to quickly try as fast as I can to go through character stats just to show what's changed since before. In terms of characters that we have like leveled up and whatnot, a lot of characters I do finally have like level to level 20 and stuff for their for their artifacts. And as we can see here, in terms of their talents, a lot of characters are up to 9 or 8, but, well, let's say it this way. I prioritize on normal attack and special. The ultimate, not so much, unless it's a character I'm using all the time. So, for example, here we have like 10, 9, and 9, which, note, the 10s are going to be super, super rare, just warning. But anyways, yeah, so in terms of going through stats, I'm not going to talk about it, just show it, and move on so we can rush through this as fast as I can. Okay, so of course here's Yelan stats. Alright, and you know what, screw, I'm not going to show that secondary screen there. But anyways, here's this girl's stats. So like well, I've been actually I only just recently got her, so I haven't even been able to get this beyond level 6 yet. Actually, I only just got that up to level 10 just the other day, and this up to 9 just within the last 24 hours. So, yeah, it's gonna take a while to get that up. But anyways, as for this character, you can see the stats. And of course, all of them are level 20. Now, later on as we go along, then we won't be seeing 20s anymore for the artifacts. But anyways, like here, 9, 9, and 7, so just to show there. Now, this character here that I said I have a story with, this one, when I got this character, I was ready to, not ready, I was going to fully level up this character and use this character all the time. However, a little problem came up. When I went to go try to level up the character, I ran into this problem right here, where I don't have the enemy that we need to level her up. As you can see right here, it's an enemy I don't have access to yet. And if I click this, it says head to wherever that is and accept the quest. So I was like, oh, for crying out loud. So we might have to branch out and do that quest maybe next episode, so that I can start leveling up this character, because it's driving me absolutely insane. I've had this character since... Wait a minute, what the heck? Does it look right over her? Oh, yeah, there she is. Almost a year now. Not quite. I mean, just 2 more months and it'll be a year. I've had this character. Yeah, so 10 months. Yeah. That's why I want to get that done like soon, because I'm going insane. I've been sitting on this character for so long, I can't even level her up. Driving me insane. But anyways, as for a weapon, I was leveling it up. It was a 5-star I got through the character banner. Instead of getting a character, don't know which one, but anyways. Yeah, I actually stopped leveling it up eventually. But I mean, of course, everything's going to continue. Let's say it that way, you know. But yeah, I just need to continue working on it, and I just stopped at the time because I was working on other characters, and yeah, well, I'll eventually get back to the weapon whenever I get back to the, well, whenever I get to this. But as for artifacts, yeah, also same thing. I just didn't really work on them. I think this is actually was given to her from somebody. Oh, for crying out loud! Hold on, I gotta go through these. Turn off. Turn off, as this is something I explained last episode. I hate this stupid recommended system. Anyways, now where was the thing at? Yeah, this I think I gave her from someone else. I think I already had that leveled up from somebody else, and it was just there, so... Yeah, but anyways, in terms of her stats, though, I'm not even sure if these are the final ones I'm going to have on her, because I haven't been able to really use the character. So, yeah, I don't know if this is it yet. And that's actually, yeah, this is one of the reasons why I never even leveled it up, because I just don't know if that's going to be her artifacts or not. Because as of right now, she has a energy recharge, pyro damage. Well, okay, the pyro damage probably will stay. Yeah. But, the critical damage, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. But anyways, yeah, and in here, I can't even level this stuff up. Because, you know, so... There's that. Anyways, as for Aika... And then her, since I used her all the time, I actually went out of my way and got her up to level 10s. Because actually I used to use her for a certain domain all the time. I haven't done the domain in a long time though. I know eventually will do it again, but I used to use her for the certain domain all the time. Which actually this certain domain I'm referring to is this one, I think. Yes, this one. This domain here is where I always use Aika, her brother, Raiden Shogun, and... Wait, what was the other one? Oh, hold on. Actually, the team should be set up. There. Okay, this team here. This is the team I specifically used for that domain. Yeah, so it was Barbara. Oh, this is the other thing I forgot to point out last episode. Between episode 5 and episode 6, I don't remember when this was, but I finally found out, which it drives me insane that this was like in the game for a long time and never even knew about it. Where originally I only had access to just 4 teams. Okay, and I had no idea you can actually extend that beyond 4 teams. And it wasn't until I saw on a YouTube video, somebody else had like a whole bunch of teams. I'm like, whoa. How do they have all these teams? And then when I went back in the game, I was looking at the buttons here, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, not that one. It's like, wait, what is this? Oh, hold on, what's this? Why is it put up a tutorial? I've already been in here before. After pressing... Oh! Okay, now it's a new system. That is a new system. I don't know when this was added, but that's a new system, and I like that. Oh my god, I wish I had that before. I can't tell you how many times I had to, like, wipe out a team just to rotate it, like, move it around and stuff. Oh my god! I can't believe... Okay, that's great. That is great. I did not know that existed. Yeah, that could have been this last update. It could have been a couple updates ago. I don't know. But anyways, either way, though, I came in here and was like, oh, you can make more teams this way. Because, see, normally I do push all the buttons and stuff, but for some odd stupid reason, this was one spot of the game I just never pushed all the buttons, so to speak, and I just totally didn't realize this until I physically saw it, like I said, in another video where somebody had all these teams. I'm like, wow! And then, like I said, next time I went in the game, looking around the screen, like, oh, wait, there's this button. And then went from there and finally made teams. So, like, right now I got a main team, a boss team, which, note, the boss team, what that is a team I'll rotate around depending on what boss we're going against. So, say if I'm right now going against, oh no, actually I'm not going against anything specific right now, specifically. Well, actually, no, you know what? I think I'll be going against this one here real soon because of the new character I just got. The girl with the... Well, I'll point her out in a second. But anyway, say if I'm going against this boss here, which actually you've not seen yet, and I can't show from here. But, well, here, I'll just do it this way. Okay, say if I'm going against that boss right there, alright? Now, to make things easier, if I know I'm going to be going against that boss for, like, say, a couple days, week, whatever, then I'll switch this team here, my boss team, to the characters I need for said boss, which actually this particular team is not for that that boss there, but you get the idea. Oh, speaking of bosses, this is another thing that's different in the game. originally, a long time ago back, and I know it was this way back back in episode 5 and prior. It used to be where whenever you take out a boss in the game, you'd have to wait literally 3 minutes, I think it was, or was it 5? No, it was 3. I'm pretty sure it was 3 minutes. 3 minutes for the boss to reset. It was so stupid. It was the dumbest thing ever as to why you had to wait, even though I'm thinking it was, why am I thinking it was 5? Let's do 3 or 5. Either way, the point is, you had to teleport away, and then, you know, wait for 3 minutes, and then go back, okay? Whereas then, they changed it so, which I don't even remember how long ago they changed, but it was the greatest thing, where they changed it to where after you defeat a boss, all you had to do was just teleport away, like this, and then teleport back, as long as it was like a certain distance. And actually, even the distance I just did there might have even been enough, I think. And then the boss would be back. However, they changed it yet again. Can you believe this? Because actually, I can't even believe it. They changed again, so now, which actually, personally, I don't know if I like this, that it's this timer now, because I think I did run into a problem with it once before. But now, if you take out the boss, you don't even have to teleport away anymore. It respawns within 10 seconds after you beat it. Well, 10 seconds after you claim... No? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's just... We're on the Monday reset, and I do need to level up this character. Where is she at? Okay, so as I said last episode, this is my newest character, and she does need this particular one, so maybe I should just do this right now and show this off real quick. Yeah, so let me just switch up the team here, the boss team for this particular boss. Okay, that one I do want, that one we do want, this one yes. Okay, so the only one I need to change is this one. And actually, now you get to see this character in action. So, yeah, let's show how fast it respawns for the boss. And oh, there's something new here. What's this? Oh, that's the thing we just went through. Now, sometimes I'll use the little new character you just saw here. I'll use her one special ability right at the beginning there, but a lot of times I don't, because I don't want to accidentally use it too soon, which you'll see in a second why I'm needing that other character. Okay, it should be coming up right about now. Maybe not. Okay, there it goes. Okay, when these rock things come up, I switch over to this character here, this little new character. I use her special ability to climb up real fast and smash the things that need smashed. So let me just say it that way, just to make it simple and quick. Quick and easy. Okay, so then there we go, there's that boss defeated. Now, if I come over here... See, now I need to get XP for certain characters and stuff, so I gotta switch over to my XP team, do this. I'm checking out, okay. And I'm already trying to... Well, I'm actually doing pretty fast here. But watch this, he's gonna respawn any second now. Boom, look at that. Look at that, look how fast! Good gosh! And I mean, there was like a time when I was slowly switching teams and stuff. Oh, I've never seen that attack before. Normally, I'm never out this far. I normally just go in for the kill. Maybe I should stay out for a little while here just to see what other attacks he has. Oh, but anyways, as I was saying about this character's attack. You can leave her little vehicle down like that, and it can just do some small damage right there. So that's what I was talking about, like leaving that at the beginning of the match and going from there, and yeah. Oh, I forgot. Oh no, I'm taking away from. Well, I got plenty of points for that. I'll grab that in a second whenever I switch teams. Wait, what's this all about? Oh, she finally hit level 10. What's the, oh, okay, so it's that thing. Which means we gotta go here, and then there. Name card. And this one. Okay, normally I always switch to the newest card, but I will say for the majority of time, I actually ran with this card here for a long time, even whenever I was unlocking some other cards and stuff. And actually, personally, between this card and this card, I don't even know if I want to use this one here. So maybe just switch to something else, or if I just keep it what I have it as, because again, it'll always be the latest character that I reach level 10, but I don't care for the card on this one. You know, I'll just keep it as to what I have it for right now. Yeah. But anyways, and actually, yeah, now that I just leveled her up entirely, at this point I can then take her out of the XP team, however, you know, replace her with somebody that needs XP. But as of right now, I just need XP for Super Saiyan Girl, and of course my newest character, this kid here. So... yeah, I don't even need to swap anyone out right now. But anyways, let's switch her back to her. Whoops, what am I doing? Wrong buttons. Stop hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, dummy! I forgot to claim the thing. Sorry. So take a second. I forgot to claim that. Oh, yeah, so that's another system I don't think I talked about. No. Okay, so basically, what it is now... well, wait, maybe this was always in the game. No, it wasn't always in the game. What am I thinking about? Basically, if you spend resin... so, like, right now we can go up to... oh, yeah, that's the other thing, which, of course, you would have immediately seen in the last episode, but I never pointed out. As you can see at the top of the screen, where you see a little half moon symbol, crescent moon symbol, and 64 out of 200. Of course, that's our daily resin. It used to go up to 160, but thank God they finally wised up and brought up to 200, which is great, because in that way, as long as you get into the game around the same time every day, then you're not losing out on resin anymore. Or you can even, like, get in a little bit later and still not lose out on resin or whatever. Or if you know, like, one day you're going to get in at, say, I don't know, 1 p.m. But then the next day you don't get until, I don't know, 5 p.m., okay? Then you got some extra resin you can use. Or maybe you can just save that resin. You know, if you feel like you're going to be back to 1 the previous day, or sorry, the next day, 1 p.m., then... you have that extra resin you can use the next day. So in other words, you can pull your schedule back way easier with this extra resin being able to go up to 200. Which personally, I feel like what they need to do is not only increase the number again, but increase how fast it goes up. Because as of right now, you only get 1 resin per every 8 minutes, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's 8 minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 8 minutes. So, like, a full 24 hours would get you 160, but then 4 hours plus that would get you the extra 40. Because, yeah, it's you get 40 hours, or no, 40 hours, 40 resin per, no, wait, no, wait, I think I got the numbers wrong, hold on, shoot, for 160, whatever it is, I can't think of it. I'm having trouble thinking. Bottom line is, it was a great thing they did that. You know, finally give us more resin. And, anyways, as I was saying, let me back up here. What you can do is if you spend resin instead of doing the dailies, so like every day, of course, you get dailies. Now, you can choose which region you want them in. Me, I prefer Sumeru because it's super, super easy. Very, very fast. dailies for the most part. There might be just a small handful that are rare, that are lengthy dialogue sequences, and normally I like to save the bonus long-term encounter points here for that, so I can just skip it. So basically, say if you have long-term encounter points saved up, which note, it goes above 99. I don't know what the highest number is. I've been 100 something before, so it's just funny that it's 99.9 right now. And actually, supposedly that was supposed to reset for every update, but I could have sworn last update didn't reset. Well, I'll know come this next update. The next update's in just a day and a half from now, so I'll know then. But yeah, originally when I read up on it, and even whenever the first update this thing came out, I do remember it resetting, which is stupid, honestly. It's actually very, very stupid. It resets, unless, like I said, unless they got some backlash for that, and maybe it doesn't reset anymore. Because, like I just said, I could have sworn the last update didn't reset, but I don't know. But anyways, back to the point. Sorry. What you can do with this extra resin, or not extra resin, the long-term encounter points. Say like how I have 4 these things right now, okay? And say if I'm in a rush today, say right now, okay, I literally can't be on here. I only have like 2 minutes. Log in the game, quickly do the stuff, be done. Now, if I have a bunch of these long-term encounter points saved up, what I can do is, as long as I don't have any condensed resin, or at least if I only have maybe just 1 or something, I can quickly go to where's it at? This thing here. No, not that thing. What am I saying, that thing? Is this thing? No. Yeah, alchemy, that's it. The alchemy table, which you can find in each of the main places and stuff. Like there was one there, let me go to Mondstadt. Here, the spot where you would get condensed resin, okay? All I would have to do is just quickly go to, say, one of these alchemy tables. In my case, it would normally be, the one here in Sumeru. Quickly create 4 condensed resin, and then just go in here, use up the 4 little check marks here, which you see 1 because we've used up 1 right now. The other 3, of course, are those little present boxes. Grab all that, and then around the same time, as long as I'm keeping up with the timers here, in terms of the fact that there is... Oh, actually, here, you know what? Let me do it this way. Let me just actually travel to one of these places so I can stop using the map like crazy. If I'm keeping up the time schedule here with, like, say, dispatch character on expedition, I can come in here, also just quickly grab all the rewards real quick, which you can do with just a click of a button. Okay, like in this case, which actually note, I know this was in the game originally, back in episode 5 and before that. Well, yeah, but there is something different now. You can actually reset the characters way faster. Whereas, I think originally when the system was in the game, you had to individually go to each of the spots, and then reselect the spot you wanted, and then reselect the character you wanted, which was so aggravating, so annoying, have to redo that all the time. Whereas now, what you can do is just click one button to grab all the rewards, and then you click another button, just instantly reset all the characters back to where they are supposed to be. Okay, it's like how I'm using this character here, that character there, and that one there, and these 2 here. All I have to do is just click the one button, and it re-puts those same characters in those same spots. It is a massive game changer. It's been in the game so long, I don't even remember how long it was added, but I know it was added since episode 5 of this playthrough, so yes, that's something new for you. But anyways, as I was saying though, if I'm keeping up with the daily timer, okay, and I have a day, like I said, I don't have hardly any time. I just come in here, quickly, only have like maybe 2 minutes real quick, okay? I'll run up here real fast, go in here, craft the 4 resin, condensed resin I need. Alright, now of course, now also note, there's another little change here. It will also automatically, nowadays, select how many, like say if I could make 5, okay, but say if I only had enough space for, say, 1 or 2, whatever, it would actually already have it pre-selected on, you know, your maximum amount, like if it was 1 or 2. So you can just come in here and quickly click it, even though I don't really care for that. I mean, yeah, it's a nice change and would make things faster. But, the point is, I can come over here, grab the condensed resin. Like I said, if I'm needing 4, then that'd be great, because then I just used up all of the required resin. Oh, I can't show this right now. Oh no, since the battle pass is gone right now, because the update's tomorrow, I can't show the battle pass. Well, anyways, with the battle pass, the thing I can't show on this wheel right now, essentially what it is that you have to use, I think it's 150 resin per day. You have to complete 4 daily commissions per day. You have to mine 10 items per day. And it doesn't need to be 10 separate ores. You just need to get 10 ores from whatever you mine. So say if you went up to a mining spot and mined, say, 3 different separate ores, but say if you got like 3 to 4 from each, even though I don't think that's the actual numbers, but just to give you an idea, and it equaled up to 10, then boom, there you go, that's done. Okay, and then what was the 4th one? It was the resin, mining, the commissions, and logging in. That was the easiest one, yeah. All you have to do is log in. So anyways, if I'm in a hurry, and I know I have these long-term encounter points saved up, what I can do is I can just come in here, as I said, grab the 4 condensed resin, quickly come over here to Catherine, go through this system here, grab the rewards from these characters, reset them, of course, afterwards, and note, I already get the 10 plus ores that I need here, you know, through through these characters here, and then that will count that category done, and it will, so actually by going up there, doing that, will use up the resin. That checks that off. Now I've already logged in, so I've already checked that off, okay? I come down here, get the mining stuff, that checks that off, and then like I said with the daily commissions, once I would come in here and then check this off as you saw me do earlier, look at that, I'm already done with 1 out of 4 daily commissions, even though I never actually did a daily commission on this daily reset. Okay, so like right now, since I've already done one of these by mistake through the long-term encounters because I spend resin, now I can actually skip one of these if I wanted to. I mean, yeah, you're not going to really get anything if you did it, I think. But anyways, yeah, so like with Sumeru here, I got some easy ones, like mushroom knocking challenge. All I have to do is just go up to this one thing, hit a bunch of mushrooms, easy, done. Time trial challenge, easy, done. It's actually really, oops. Okay, yeah, this one just defeats some enemies. It's real simple. This one's time trial. All you have to do is just reach the destination within X amount of time. Again, very, very easy. And this one here, Spread Evil, defeat all opponents. 5, yeah, real easy stuff. But say if one of these was like a lengthy dialogue one, because I know there's like one that'll spawn right there, I think, and then there's another dialogue one that'll spawn somewhere in here, and if I really don't want to do them, and then like I said, if I got this long-term encounter point saved up, then I can just go in here, spend some resin, whether it's through condensed resin, you know, spending it there, or doing a boss, or whatever, however you spend resin in the game, okay? As long as you spend the 40 resin needed for one of these little check marks, if you will, then, you know, every 40 you spend, or no, I'm sorry, is it 40? Yeah, 40. Every 40 resin you spend will equal up one of these check marks. And then, like I said, I can just go over here and boom, 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 and be done. However, I'll just have to make sure, though, I come back in here and maybe like the next day and use a condensed resin or whatever. And yeah. Now, of course, right now I accidentally used the thing, which actually I better tend these real quick. I don't want to be using up my long-term encounter points right now. As much. I mean, yes, I have them, and trust me, I do use them a lot, big time. I can't stress how often, how much I use the long-term encounter points. Okay. Now, anyways, as to how to save up long-term encounter points, what you have to do is just basically play the game, open up chests, complete quests, complete events. Now, in my case, it's completing events. That's what really saves me up the long-term encounter points. Anyways, as for the mushroom thing, look at this. I can just easily complete this by either using any old character, just go over and just hit the mushrooms, which I used to always do, or now just use the bow and arrow. Whoa! Oh, I forgot that was one where I could hit too. Or you just use a bow and arrow character and easily just hit the mushrooms I need to hit. There's two separate mushrooms comes out, a small one and a large one. You guys just have to hit the large one. If you hit the small one, the counter resets and you gotta redo it again. But yeah, real simple, real easy, done. Look at that, look how fast that was. Next one, which actually this next one's an enemy. Oh, I missed it. Haven't been there in a while, forgot what to do. Every time I teleport there, I try to always grab those eels.
Happy to shine. Light it up.
Now, I don't even have to be the Super Saiyan character for that fire ability to be coming down.
I'll be back.
Which I will demonstrate right in a second here. Just charge it up. Look at that. Boom. And then, of course, with the Electro added with that, you know, extra damage! Extra firepower. See, this next one's a time trial, so real easy. And I already screwed up. I should have been using, whenever I did the mushroom one earlier, I was supposed to use the XP team. Sorry, I've actually gotten used to using my main team for a while here, because for the longest, not the longest time, for the past, like, I don't know, half month, I've only needed to work on these two characters. And since they're in my main team, I've not had to worry about switching, but since just the other day, now that I have this character, I gotta remember I have to start switching again. Which, it was nice not having to switch. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. I love that. I wish that could be all the time where I wouldn't have to switch teams just to get the extra XP for the... Oh gosh, let's look at this. This character's so new, I haven't even changed the wings. Okay, what are we going to use for this character? Maybe? No. Definitely not. Okay, so that's a maybe. That one's a maybe. I don't know, nothing like directly screams, yes, this must go. Well, actually, no, you know what? Screw it. No, this one actually is pretty good. Let's go with that one. Oh! Whoops, I forgot to hit the glide. But, yeah, I try to match the gliders to the characters as best I can. And done. Easy peasy. Was it the last one? Oh yeah, that was the last one. Okay, so we're already now done with all that. Yep. I have to do from this point, just go over here. Claim.
Thank you for complete.
And done. There we go. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah. Anyways, what was oh, is one of my characters? Yeah, I just had to check the health. Okay, where were we at? What was I talking about? Where were we at? I was showing the boss. I was showing this, showing that. Oh, and yes, I know. We'll eventually get back to the characters. Sorry, I know. There's just a lot to show. Okay, so in terms of crafting, they actually changed it just a wee little bit, made it a little bit simpler, made it a little bit easier. So it used to be where whenever you would select one of these things here, one of these crystals, it would always start at 0, and then you either had to hold the button, in my case R2, or tap the button as fast as you could to put up to max, you know, if you're someone who's just instantly going for the max stuff. And it was so annoying, and they finally changed this not that long ago to where now it's just automatically all the way at the maximum. So like here, just click, 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 done. Speeding things up, great. I love it. And not only that, but they also changed the amount, if I'm not mistaken, which you can use. Yeah, they changed the amount, because if I'm not mistaken, I think this used to be 5, which you can, or was it 5? I'm pretty sure you can only do 5 of these at a time. Or no, I might be thinking of something else. I can't remember. But anyways, the bottom line is the main thing that's been improved here was, as I just said, you know, I was able to just click, click, click. I didn't have to spam the button anymore, which is like, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now I don't remember if this was in the game or not whenever, you know, episode 5 on back. I know it was eventually added to the game. I know it wasn't in the game from the start. Okay, let me say it that way. But I don't remember when this was added. So sorry if you already saw this, if you already knew about this system. But there is a converting system where if you... Which, yeah, I feel like this was already in the game back in episode 5 and before that. So sorry if you've already seen this. But essentially, through the weekly bosses... Which actually, I mean, you can even use it for other stuff here, like these things. But I would mainly say use it for the weekly bosses. Or these special things here. Where if you... Say if you got... Like, you've been working on a weekly boss for a while. And say if you need... I don't know, this item here. Okay? But the game keeps giving you this item and this item. But it's like, come on, I want this item, man! So, what you can simply do, if you have these... Dream Solvents? Yeah, Solvent. Yeah. If you have these things saved up, which, note, you only can get them from weekly boss drops. So, you're at the RNG luck of the draw, you know, however you want to put it, you're at the mercy of the game for even getting these things to begin with. But if you do have some saved up, and you want to convert... you know, say, like, this item or this item over to this one. And again, it has to be within the same category. So, like, these 3 are one category. These 3... Okay, sorry. These 2 plus that one's a category. You know, in other words, it has to be from the same boss. Okay, like here, I can show here. Okay, like if... Okay, like I have a bunch of these. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to that. And I want to make... some more of these, because, oh, I only have 4 of these, whereas I have, like, tons of the others, I don't need them, so then I could just, you know, use up the Dream Solvents and make more, you know, but, now, a long time ago, I did used to have, like, up in the 20s for these, but recently, the game's been really screwing me over with certain drops, and I've actually had to use, you know, a bunch of these things up recently. because it's just week after week after like, come on, for crying out loud. You know, which this is something I really wish it would change. I wish it would improve the drop rate for these things. Okay, make it so that it's either A, always every week you get one, which I would say that'd be fair, or B, just improve the drop rate in general. I mean, it's just they don't drop enough. Let's just say it that way. They don't drop enough. So, like, improve the drop rate, or just make it you're guaranteed one every week, or two every. Or actually, no, you can do 3 bosses every week. In terms of the half price. Yeah, remaining costs having opportunities this week 3 out of 3. Yeah, and then the rest you'd have to use like 60 resin. So right now, like each week I can spend 30 resin per the first 3 I do, but then beyond that it's cost 60 resin for the rest, and you can only claim the rewards of a weekly boss once per week. Okay, so here's how I say it should be. It should be that you should get at least a guaranteed
constant over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble.
No. We should just straight up get a guaranteed 3 every week. So even if you go through and do every single one of these bosses every single week, you should be at least allowed to get a guaranteed 3 from the half remaining how do you say it? The discounted ones here. You know, like your first 3, you should always get them. That's what I believe. Yeah. That's what they should do. And then the rest, maybe have it on that percentage, you know, whatever it is, so that, you know, your luck of the draw. Yeah, I would say that'd be fair. That would be fair. Anyways, what else? What else? I don't know. Let's continue through the characters. Sorry. Anyways, oh, I think I rotated the characters a little bit here. But anyways, okay, so as for Raiden Shogun, all her stuff is level 20. And we have that all up to level 10 there, so there's that. Okay, I already showed Ayaka, I remember that. As for Yae Miko, I still need to level her up more in terms of, I think it's the talents, I think it is. Yeah, so anyways, as for her main level, she is, of course, 90. Her weapons 90. Artifacts are all maxed out. Oh, okay, no, I did make work on her talents. It's her ultimate I just need to level up, but that's not as important. Okay, no, she's pretty maxed out for right now, so there's that. However, I am a little disappointed with how low I have her damage. I might have to relook at this. Well, I don't know, because that elemental mastery thing. I don't know. One of these days I'll take a look at her and see about maybe change those stats a little bit. But anyways, Noelle, I don't think I've actually edited Noelle since you last saw her, so yeah. But anyways, as for stats and then weapon, weapon. Her weapon's actually changed quite a few times. I don't remember if that was the weapon she had back in episode 5 and prior, but because I remember I used to have her have that weapon, but I've actually rotated weapons with actually quite a few different characters over time for numerous reasons and stuff. And actually, she even had something different than that originally. I don't remember what her original weapon was. Was this one? I can't remember. I just remember that she had that at one point, and then now she's at this one. Which, as you can see, this one's way better for her because it has a defense stat on it. Because her stuff calls for defense. Mainly her shield, in this case. But anyways, as for artifacts, all maxed out. And, her constellations all maxed out. And as for her talents, yeah, they could use some more, like, maybe at least one more level for her attack. So, maybe 2 more levels for her ultimate. I don't know. But, yeah, I just haven't worked on her at all since, well, a long time ago. So, yeah, so that's where she's at. As for Kali, she's been improved since you last saw her. She's now level 90, because I know she was level 80 back in episode 5. Really should have been. Anyways, so there's her stats there. Her weapon is now level 90. Her artifacts, on the other hand, yeah, they're maxed, but not quite. These two right here are special, which they are... Oh, hold on. No. Just, let me turn this off on all these thingies here. Hate that. Yeah, her feather and flower artifact sets, whatever you call the things at the top of the screen, they're still level... or not level... star. They're still 4 stars because I haven't been able to go in and try to get a 5-star version of these same artifacts. I want to, and actually I think I even at one point did. Wait, hold on, what is that set? Is that the thing at the top? Yeah. No. No, it's that one. Deepwood Memories, that's what it is. Okay, set, and then... Where's Deepwood? Oh, wait, no, it's right there. Right at the top. Okay. Confirm filter... Oh! Okay, yeah, so, as you can see... that's all I have of that set. The Deepwood Memories set. Just... That one, that one, that one, and that one. That's it. So, yeah. So that still needs worked on. In terms of her constellations, maxed out. In terms of her talents, her special or her ultimate could be improved more, definitely. But her regular attack is maxed. And I say maxed as in, I'm not putting up any higher because those cost... these things. And yeah, only certain special characters get those crowns. I wish I could give it to all my characters, but no, I have to be cautious. Anyways, okay, so as for Barbara, since last episode, because I don't remember her having this outfit in last episode, which of course, this is her original outfit as you remember her, but I always wanted this outfit because it just fit her more because, you know, the water and all that.
I'll be as tall as my big sister.
And yeah, I had to get that outfit. So,
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
anyways, like I said, there's her stats on the side, which actually, I don't remember if I can level her up more. Well, her constellations are all maxed. I'm sorry, artifacts. Her artifacts are maxed. Yes, her constellations are maxed. And as for her talents, yeah. The ultimate could go up more, but I never used it, even whenever I used that character. So, yeah, she's pretty much as high as we can get her. Even though the funny part is that her attack is so low, but that's because, give me a second. Whoops. Whoa. No, not that button. That turn off? Okay. I have her artifacts set up for HP. So we have healing bonus, HP and HP, and of course, now that's of course always attack, and this one's always HP. But yeah, since I built her to be a healer, that's why her damage sucks. Literally, I mean, she just tickles the enemies. That's it. And when I say tickle, I shouldn't even say that because they don't even know they're being attacked for how low her damage is versus the enemies. So, yeah, she used to be my main healer till I got Farina. And yet now Farina is my main healer. And one of these days I'll show the difference between the two. Anyways, as for Yenfei, I'm pretty sure I already had her maxed out when you last saw her. But there's her stats. There's her weapon. Which, of course, now she does use the 5-star weapon here. Which I don't think she was using the 5-star before, but I don't remember now. Of course, there's her artifacts. Her constellation is all maxed out. And as for her talents, The 2 that I use are maxed out. The one I don't use, it could maybe get 1 more level put on it, but I don't ever use her ultimate, so it can just stay as is. Okay, so there's that. As for this new character you were just introduced to in last episode, there's her stats. Weapon, which of course I also explained in last episode. Her artifacts. Of course, since she's a 5-star, no constellations. And as for her talents, yeah, they could use more work. Like, for example, her special needs another level. Her ultimate, I don't know. Honestly, I still don't even understand her ultimate. Honestly. Because also, you need to have a special team with her, and depending on what team you have, depends on what she can do. For example, if you have a certain team, both her special and ultimate, I think it is, or maybe it's just a special. I'm actually goofing up now. One version's like where it gives you her extra damage, but another version team, like, again, depending on what characters you have, she could instead maybe give you health. She could be essentially like a healer, so to speak. I don't know the full thing, but yeah, you just have to have special teams with her, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, so anyways, Chirori, there's her stats. There's her weapon, which I love how this weapon goes so nicely with her in terms of like color and whatnot. It's just, and again, you'll see that with all my characters. Well, not all my characters, but most of my characters, that I try to match weapons, not only stats but also design as well. So this one is one I can definitely say design. That's like this one, specifically for her. This one design. You know, specifically. But, at the same time, did go with stats. So, this one's kind of a mix on that one. That one was actually just stats. Let's see. What was another one that was for? This one. This one's for design. Definitely for design. And stat, too. So, actually, yeah, both stats on that one. Which, actually, what's great about this particular sword is how I got both her and her brother using the exact same sword. Look at that. Yeah. I made sure to have brother and sister using the same sword. Okay, hers just for stats. Hers is stat and design. Hers is both stat and design. Yeah, look at that. And then hers also stat and design. Yeah, so yeah, but anyways. Back to Chori. Okay, so as for artifacts, all maxed out. Constellation, no, because she's a 5-star. Talents. Her talents are maxed out. I don't believe I'm ever going to push them any farther. I mean, unless I might have a spare one of these days, maybe might put it on her normal and her special, maybe, because I do use the character a lot. I really do feel like if I am going to spend some more, maybe I should spend on her. I don't know. Again, it's just so many characters, and I got to be so cautious with those crowns, so yeah. Okay, anyways, here's Ito, which, of course, is a character I wanted a lot back, well, you know, back whenever we were still recording episodes and whatnot. And then later on, finally down the road, finally got, I was like, yeah, finally. And anyways, here's his stats. I think I got him maxed out as far as I'm going to push. So, anyways, as for weapon, of course, this is definitely design. In terms of stats, I can't remember if I really wanted that stat for him or not. I can't remember offhand. But either way, the design was a must. He had to have this sword. I mean, just look at all the rest of the swords versus what he is using. And just look at that. I mean, the samurai sword had to go with him. Which actually, the samurai sword, I used to have this one on, who was it? Was it her? Was it Seiyu? And then I eventually got to Seiyu a different, wait. Because I didn't used to have two of these. Who had the other samurai sword? Actually, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Seiyu. And then I gave it to him, but then I was able to get another one for Seiyu, I think it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the story. Because, yeah, he needed the samurai sword. Just, again, design choice. Okay, so anyways, yeah, his artifacts are maxed out. Constellation, no, because he's a 5-star. And as for talents, okay, no, talents I can bump up some more. Yeah, okay. But either way, his normal attack is at the max for what I'm gonna put. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, here we go. Zhongli. Zhongli. Of course, he's another new character you haven't really been able to see because I got him afterwards, right? Hold on, let me just double check on that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was after episode 5. No, I'm sorry. No, he was the one that was right before hand. Okay, so no, you did see him. I'm sorry. Well, still, he's relatively new for the series. Even though for me, it's been like over a year and a half. Yeah, over a year and a half now. So, but yeah, anyways, there's his stats. Which, yeah, you can see his defense is pretty low, but that's because we had to boost up his HP for his special. Okay, now as for the weapon, this is purely for stat. Because, we need more HP. In terms of his artifacts, they're all maxed out. And also this particular set, I even had to... Oh, hold on. Every time I get a chance, got to turn these off. As you can see on the side, instead of attack, like I like to do with most of my characters, he's one of the few rare ones where I have a separate set, which in this case is HP plus 20%, as you can see on the right side of the screen. Because again, trying to push all that HP as I can. Now, anyways, as for him, I gave him the crown for his shield ability, his special. Again, just to push that shield as much as I can. So yeah, he definitely deserved that crown for that particular ability. But yeah, I got the other two. Well, this one's as high for now. I might put it up to 10. Actually, I think I did decide I'm going to eventually put that to level 10 eventually. Eventually. As for this one, though, I definitely want to get to level 9. Don't know if I'm going to push that one to level 10. But his normal attack I should really put up to level 10. Eventually. But anyways, as for this character here, this one, as you can see her stats, as I pointed out in last episode. And of course, there's her attack. Of course, her artifacts are all maxed out. Again, I already pointed this one out in last episode. I'm just going over it again in this one. Of course, no constellations because she's a 5-star. And as for her talents... Yeah, I could put maybe 2 more levels on her ultimate. Maybe. If I feel like it. Not sure. But anyways, there's that. As for next character here, Jean. There's stats. Weapons maxed out. And, of course, this is design choice. Oh, as for her weapon... No, stat. Hers is for stat, okay? However, Jean's is strictly for weapon. Or, sorry, design. I can't talk right. Yeah, hers is strictly for design, because, yeah, that's for her character. I mean, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the energy recharge was good for her, if I'm not mistaken. So it might be both. It might be both stat and... But I haven't used her in a long time, so I don't remember. And, yeah, as we can see here... oh, my God, yeah, this is showing you how long it's been. I haven't even changed up her artifacts yet. From 16 to... or, sorry, from 4... These two here for 4 stars. Up to 5 stars. Actually, wait a minute. I think I know why. What set is this? Oh. Yeah... I need to work more on this character. Yeah, so we're going to slowly start getting the characters here. Definitely need to actually work on. So yeah, that needs work. She does have 3 constellations. Wait, wasn't she a 5-star? No. Yes. I'm pretty sure Jean was a 5-star. Yes, she was. Yeah. So, I think how I have 3 constellations on Jean is because she... I believe is one of the ones you get if you don't get the 5-star you want. Yes, that's how it'd have to be. Yeah, because I never pulled for her. Yeah, Yep, that's it. So we're slowly getting her constellations. But anyways, yeah, in terms of her talents, yeah, they need work. So yeah, Jean definitely needs work across the board. As for Shenhe, of course, there's the stats there. Now, this one is both design and stat. Okay, definitely. 100% both, but more, I would say more on design. But yes, the stat is there for a reason. But yeah, design, this weapon was strictly for her. Whenever I was going through the weapons, like, okay, she's getting this one, case closed. As for her artifacts, all maxed out. Of course, no constellations. And as for her talents, this one could use one more level. Yeah, and actually I definitely will get that someday up to level 9. So there's that. Anyways, up next is Aloy. The character as to why I started playing the game when I did back in Season 1, and the whole reason for Season 1 being the way it was, and just all for this character here, and now after years later, this is her stats. This is her weapon and stats. Her artifacts are finally maxed out. Finally, after who knows how long. You know, it still ticks me off that we will never get any constellations for her. Even though I know a lot of other people gave her up because she doesn't have constellations, but me, that doesn't faze me since, you know, I'm not someone that goes after constellations. I mean, I would love to have constellations, and yes, I have constellations for many 4 stars, but as for my 5 stars, I'd rather have more characters than go for constellations, you know? Like in this case, I'd rather have Aloy than have another constellation for, say, Shenhe, you know? So, even though Aloy was, of course, part of that special event, which, yeah, she's a very unique character. But anyways, as for her, I have finally gotten her 2 main stats here up to level 10, and I will get this one up to level 10 as well. I've been slowly working on it, on her when I've had the time and chance. So yeah, she's almost maxed out. Almost there. But yeah, so I mean, she is. The good news is she's battle ready. I can literally switch to her right now and use her out in the field. That's the good part. The bad part is I wouldn't use her for bosses. I mean, again, no offense to the character, but I mean, hey, that's with a lot of my characters. Even a lot of characters I've maxed out, I wouldn't use for bosses. I use specific characters for specific things. But yeah, Aloy, like I said, she is battle ready. So finally, whereas like for the longest time, she wasn't battle ready. I literally could not take her out on the field in battle. I could take her out in like free roam, but not for any kind of battle whatsoever. Like, oh god. But now I can. Okay, anyways, here next we have Eula. There's her stats. There's her weapon, which again, this one is both design and stat-wise. So, bada bing, bada boom. Her artifacts are maxed out. Of course, no constellations because she's a 5-star. A very rare 5-star, I might say. I think she's only ever had two runs. For you know, 2 banners. I think her original and then 1 rerun, that was it. Now, of course, the rerun is how I was able to get her. I don't believe she had a 3rd. Yeah. But anyways, as for her talents, yeah, I do need to continue working on them, so there's that. But, I mean, for the most part, I've taken her out in battle and stuff, so she is battle ready. Anyways, next here we have Ganyu. There's her stats, which note, I know I need to work on her somewhere, so I don't remember where. We'll find out in a second. Maybe it's her talents. It's gotta be the talents. It's always the talents. But, anyways, as for the weapon, this is both design and stat. So, there's that. And then she got a 5-star weapon. Look at that. Okay, the artifacts look good. Yes, the elemental... you know what? I think I'm gonna eventually change up her artifacts. So like right now it says elemental burst damage plus 20%. I think I'm gonna change that to just damage, like I have with a lot of the other ones. Like how you see here with her set, attack plus 18%. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that with her, so I can just put a plus 18% damage across the board for everything for her. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that eventually. I just haven't had a chance to, so yeah. But anyways, as for her talents, yep, there it is. That, I remember there was something about her. She wasn't ready yet. So yeah, that needs fixed. And of course, like I said, the set needs fixed. So that, then I can maybe take her out. I mean, yes, she can do battle now, but she would be very, very weak at the moment until I can fix her up. Okay, so anyways, here we have the next character here. This is a speedy character, which... Oh, shoot. I said I was going to show this one last episode, and I didn't. Hold on. Let me switch to her so I can show...
My light will lead us through the shadows.
I need a set of enemies. Oh, wait. I think I took them down already. I need a set of enemies we can use. Huh. I want regular humans, though. Well, that's... Whoa! No, I didn't mean to click that. No. Thank you. Are these guys here, or... I mean, did they respawn yet? Oh, biscuits. Not been 24 hours. Okay, well... Who, where, when, why, and how? I need a set of enemies. Human enemies. Oh, over here. I got a set. Oh, however, it's not flat lands. Whoa, watch out. I hate that spot. I hate that spot. I hate that spot. I know a lot of the people hate that spot too. Okay, here we got some human enemies. So anyways, this is the character I said in last episode that has to worry about health going up and down. So watch this. Watch her health bar and just watch her attacks. Okay, so as I use her special, it does this thing called a Bond of Life, where essentially it locks a set of health. Which, okay, yeah, hers, I'm sorry, wasn't directly going down. But, there is other characters where it does straight up go down as you do it. But anyways, as I was saying. Okay, so it's locked her health. So as of right now, if I try to use a healer on her, it's not going to really take too much of that Bond of Life off. If I got damaged here, oh, here, you know what? Let me do it this way. So I can explain this better. Let me get a healer character, and then I can show better. And then actually this way I can also use, let's see, who do we want to rotate? I will rotate her for right now. I'll use
I have high hopes for this journey.
Farina. Let's go back up there. Watch out for the animal again. Oh. Oh, okay, it hasn't been long enough for it to reset. Oh, no, I screwed that up. Okay. The way how I was able to get up the hill easier, or, yeah, last time is because she hit, like, a spot where she was flat again, and then was able to reset the climbing gauge. Anyways. Okay, so real quick, just to show Farina, she has two modes, a attack mode with her special, and a healing mode with her special. In order to change between the versions, all you have to do is hold down the attack button, so like a charged attack, and that's how we can do this. Now, if I switch to her attack version, you'll see how they're, look at that, they're attacking them. Oh, well, it did some extra damage because of my other character. But anyways, now take note of how as the little attackers there, they were actually pulling health from all my characters. This is actually something I wish they would change. I wish they would make it so it's just Farina. It would pull health from, not all my characters. It's actually very annoying. That's why I don't ever like using the attack with Farina. Instead, I like using the healing. As we can see here, if I switch to healer version, activate it, and now look. The healer will heal whoever's on the field. Oh, gosh, I just got hit. So I have to switch between characters and just look at their health bars go up. And there we go. My team is back to full health. Alright. Now, as for this character, if I use her... Okay. Now, watch the heal... Oh, it just went off. Hold on. Watch how slow this is going to heal. Because whenever you have Bond of Life, it slows down the healing drastically. So if I had health that needed repaired there, the health of my character here would not have gotten repaired until that Bond of Life was completely gone. Okay, it's like you're putting a lock over your health. To show it better, let me take some damage for this character. Oh, here. I got a boss. Not a boss. A world giant enemy over here. I can use him to put some damage on my character here. Ow, that hurt. No, don't hit me again. No. Oh, good gosh. Okay, now let's put the Bond of Life on. Alright, now, if I want to restore the health, I can do one of two things. Either use a healer, okay, or use the other part of this girl's special. Now, because of the fact I have the Bond of Life fully to its fullest extent, watch this. Oh, well, that was bad timing. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, that ran out. I have to do it within X amount of time, and he was kind of screwing me over there. But anyways, watch how eventually we're going to get that health back. Without using the healer. Oh, for crying out loud, I'm just... Oh, okay, that backfired. That really backfired. This is the wrong enemy to be doing this with. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I'm doing a lot of damage to him. That's great. Okay, well, let's use the healer method here. I'll have to show the individual, this character healing herself later on. But look how the red bar is going away, but our health isn't going up. We have to get rid of that bar entirely to allow the health to go up. Okay. Now, let me, oh, stop healing her for a second. Oh, actually take some damage. Thank you. Okay. Let's, do this. Now, let's get the healer off the... yeah, okay, that's off. Now, if I want to heal that, that much faster with, say, a healer, oh, for crying out loud, come on. Okay, you see how I got rid of the bond, well, for the most part, I got rid of the Bond of Life, okay? Now watch, I'm going to switch back to my healer. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, now, watch. You see, not much Bond of Life was Oh, I was too far. Not much Bond of Life needed to be cleared, and now look at how she got her health back. Now, again, with another enemy later on, I'll show her getting back. Okay, that's annoying when that builds up when I'm not doing anything. Yeah, there's some little enemies over here we can show the, Okay, not you. Oh, speaking of which, there was, crystal flies. This enemy is not going to really do any damage, so I don't want to deal with that one right now.
Rev the engines.
There should be some enemies over here somewhere. Why can I not remember specifically where they're at, and who's this? Dandy. I think I've seen her before. Okay, here we go. Here's two enemies. Hey, you guys. I need you to, hurt my character a little bit. Oh, don't be so aggressive. Come on. Hit a little harder. There you go. Alright, catch her on fire a little bit. Come on, get a little more damage in there. Thank you. Alright, come on. You're almost there. Okay, maybe let's just stop right there. Alright, so now, and for her to heal herself, I'm going to use... Oh, okay, well, you saw how it did heal. However, what you need to do is you actually need to charge up that Bond of Life And these enemies are so weak, this isn't working. Yeah, this is definitely not working because I got such weak enemies right now. But either way, you get the idea. You saw the health go up. It will go up if you got some decently strong enemies with a lot of health and whatnot, and you can farm that a little bit. So you can get the health back. Even though I personally don't care for these health changing systems, like these two different types of characters I just showed, but it's in the game. Nothing you can do about it. And yeah, if you want to use the characters, I mean, of course, Hu Tao would be a good example of one from original, but these ones are a little bit different. Well, at least this one is definitely her, you know. And in terms of the Bond of Life stuff,
No need to
this
fret.
character here was the very first one to introduce the Bond of Life mechanic to the game. Which, let me see if I can just quickly pull some quick, super weak enemies out. This is not the right spot. Why is that not the right spot?
Full throttle.
Supposed to be going up the mountain. Thank you for the hill. Whoa. Had to pull back for a second. I didn't want the flame attack to happen. Okay, see the Bond of Life at the bottom of the screen? Now, in order to get this back, I actually don't... No. She's losing too much health.
Did you?
Crap! She's on fire. Again, she does not have much health. Oh, no, that's not working because of the Bond of Life. Oh, for crying out loud. I forgot about that. Oh, no, don't you dare die. Don't you dare die. Don't you dare die. Don't you dare die. No, there she goes. See, this is why I don't like not having her leveled. And also the fact that I don't even know how to use that character. Because this crap. Alright, let's see here. Bring her back to life. Let's heal her. Why isn't she healing? Whoa! Wait, why isn't she healing? Game? I know I've healed her before. Nope. Nope. It doesn't say anything here that she's not allowed to get any health. Even though if I take her over here, she can get health. Yeah, see? Game, what are you doing?
Try and stop me.
Why? Just why did you not heal her? Oh no! Oh, for the one ability was still active.
Transfixed.
Oh god, the fire. Whoops! I was trying to grab this stuff and I actually clicked that. Oh, yeah, that was something I still need to show with that character. No, I did it again, for crying out loud. How do you heal her? Is it her ultimate? Hold on. Absorbs. She does clearing and healing herself. Okay, yeah, but what about this? Isn't there a way to heal herself from this? No. Okay, so it seems she's built a little bit like Hu Tao, where you need to use her ultimate to gain her health back. Oh, that's just great. Well, if I was able to level up the character and use the character all this time, I would have known that. But see, this doesn't make any sense. Every other character that has... Oh, wait, now it's working. What?! Okay, that was a bug. It had to be a bug. Because, look, she just gained health from this. I told you, I said, just a few minutes ago, I said I've healed her before. I knew I healed her before. Okay, I'm confused. I am totally confused right now why it wasn't healing her. Unless that was a weird bug that I've never seen before. But you know what? That's actually funny. Speaking of bugs, for some reason, this game is the one game I never see bugs in. Even though I've heard about bugs through the notices and stuff whenever I'll go through here and... Like here, Wait, oh, issue fit. Hold on. No, that's not that one. No. Wait, summary of... That's not it. Where's the full list? There's like a list that says, oh yes, we were aware of such and such bug and... Oh, here. Known issues. Okay, like this. It'll say stuff here, like, oh, there's bugs, oh, and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I'll see the stuff there, but, truthfully, I think I've only ever come across, I think once before, one bug that I know is a bug, which I don't even think has been fixed yet. Well, it's been a while. Which is the only bug that I personally know that I came across, which I've never seen any write-up for, or anybody else ever talk about it, is... And wait, where's she at? Oh, I think I just passed her. Dea. There was a bug. I haven't used this character in a while, so I'm not sure if it's been... Well, no. Here, you know what? Oh, you idiot. I used the wrong thing. I need, this thing here. Hang on, we can actually see if the bug is still active or not.
Got a job.
Okay, so the bug is with Dea, at least, or was, hopefully they fixed it by now. If she was talking, if I would sit down or change characters or whatever, she'd still keep talking. Oh, sorry, she can't be moving in order for... give her a second to talk. This could take a moment. Oh, so she does that idle animation instead. Oh, wait. Okay, no, I couldn't hear her doing the anymore. Stretching. Yeah, because normally if I would change characters, I could still hear that. Oh, maybe they did fix it then. After all this time. Come on, Dea, say something. Here, we're putting the mic in front of you. Speak!
We mercs have one
Here.
simple rule.
Oh! She's... Okay. Okay, they fixed it. Oh, thank God. They finally fixed it. Yeah, because, again, it used to be, whenever I first got this character, if she would start talking, and then I switch characters, and I would still hear her dialogue. Or sit down and still hear her dialogue. It was so aggravating. Well, actually, wait. Sitting down, though, they might have changed that. Where's a seat? I got a seat down here somewheres.
Full throttle.
Okay, I gotta wait till she talks. I'm gonna hit the sit button. Oh. Oh, it's not letting me sit while she's doing that. Okay, can she actually say some dialogue? That would be real helpful. As we look around the beautiful scenery.
The desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything. What you see is
Okay,
what you
she's still
get.
talking.
And whether you take on the challenge is entirely.
Okay, doing all these other things does stop her from talking. Okay. Well, at least the switching characters shuts her up now. So, yeah, I don't know why it was in the game for such a long time. It was a very annoying bug. But at least switching characters and stuff shuts her up. So, yeah.
Full and ready.
Anyways, what was I on? Okay, we were talking about this character. I was showing this character. Yeah, so as for her, why she wasn't healing before, I don't know. I don't know. More testing needs to be done. But of course, I need to, level her up, get her more,
Stay close and you will live.
health and stuff. But we need to complete that one quest in order to do that. So, hey! Anyways, let's get back to the characters like we were supposed to in this episode. Let's see here. I was on this character, and I showed this character off. Okay, and... Okay, next character. So, Sino... I know you know Sino. There's his stats, which actually, I know I'm still working on him. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, and then, of course, as for his weapon, both design and stat. Especially design. Even if that stat wasn't there, that design has to go with him. Case closed. That is his staff. Which... Oh, as for... Oh, I didn't even, say for her. As for this character, stat. Definitely stat. And in this case, it's actually, well, yeah, just stat overall. I don't even know if there's another sword I have that... I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Actually, what is this substat? Attack. Oh, wait, no. I gotta keep the black sword for stats. It's because the thing on the side where it says justice and it says increases damage dealt by normal and charge attacks by blah blah blah. All that, yeah, that was. I remember now. That was the main reason why I gave her that sword. Actually, she shares the same sword with Farina. They both have the exact same sword, and actually, that is a battle pass sword. So battle pass weapon. So I've been slowly over the course of many months here, slowly leveling up these two weapons between these two characters. So. Yeah, that's definitely stat. Anyways, as for artifacts, maxed out. As for constellations, no. As for talents, yeah, she does need more with the ultimate, and that she will eventually get more with the ultimate eventually, but just don't know when. Anyways, back to Sino. Oh wait, that's right. Why was I going through her stuff? We already went through her stuff. Oh my god. Anyway, I was supposed to be on Sino. I'm sorry. There's just too much. So yeah, stats, weapon. Okay, we saw the weapon. Okay. Yes, Sino, his artifacts I need to level up. Yeah, I need to get that up to a 5-star, and I still need to level up that one and that one. So yeah, as you can see, his artifacts still need work. No constellations, and his talents still do need work. So yeah, I'm still working on him. As for Kenshin, however you pronounce her name. I'm pretty sure I was working on her, but I don't remember if I finished her or not. So there's her stats. There's her sword, which this is both both design and stat-wise. And the main reason for stat is because the thing on the right where it says composed, after damaging an opponent with an elemental skill, the skill has a 40% chance to end its own cooldown. That right there, I specifically have that for her because she's a teleporter, and when I would use her, I would use that ability as much as I can. And yeah, so that was specifically for her in terms of weapon. But as for design choice, yes, design works out perfect for her. Anyways, as for artifacts, maxed out. Yeah, okay, so I did get that all maxed out. That was great. In terms of constellations, we're up to 3, so that's great. As for talents, yeah, she still needs massive amount of work. A lot of work. Yeah, so... yeah. Anyways, okay, so as for our next character, Alhaitham, there's the stats. Look at that attack. Look at that, 2,775. Whoa! As for weapon, this one is stat. Definitely stat-based. I don't even know if I even have a weapon now that could go for him. Well, this one, but I already have it for the other character. And yeah, I don't feel that this weapon stat-wise would be great for him. For me, I feel that the flute stat-wise is way better. But again, design choice, I don't know. Hold on, let me go through these swords real quick. Oh, that one's not bad. Well, of course, that belongs to the Traveler, so there's no answers or buts about that. If I had to choose another sword... Okay, that one could work with him, design-wise. And again, we're just looking at design, not stat. That one's a 50-50. Again, in terms of design. Oh, I would have used something like this, but the problem is this sword here switches from blue to purple, as we can see here. Which I don't understand. I don't understand why they have it like that. I mean, even though it works for some of my characters that uses the purple version, but it does not work if I want to use it for a character that has a blue version. But anyways, as for artifacts, you can see they're maxed out. As for talents, I still need to max out his ultimate. Which, yes, I have been putting crowns on this character. This character is really, really good. I used him a lot for a while, but I haven't used him in a while because I've been busy with other characters. But yeah, I do need to get back to him a little bit, just finish up his ultimate, and then just eventually just use him again. Maybe we'll use him throughout the a little bit here and there throughout the season. Maybe I'll be alternating characters throughout the season, so we'll definitely get to him at some point. Anyways, here's Ayeka's brother, as we already established before. There's his stats. Here's his weapon. His artifacts are maxed out. Which actually, he has a little bit of a different artifact set here. Instead of just doing 2 attack plus 18%, on him I have a hydro damage bonus plus 15. Which, I don't know. Double looking at that, I think I really should maybe go back to the drawing board with his set there. And just switch that maybe back over to attack plus 18, because the attack plus 18 goes across the board, and with that Hydro being 15, that means he's down by 3%. So I really should work on his artifacts. As for his talents, I do eventually plan on getting these 2 other talents here up to level 10. He was a character I decided a long time ago to get up to level 10. Because I was going to do some, because I did it with Ayeka, and I was going to do, get him up to level 10 as well. So, yeah, more work still needs to be done on him. So there's that. Anyways, as for Mona, as I explained last episode, she needs work. So this is just current stats at the moment. Current weapon at the moment. Which actually, even weapon, I'm not even sure if that's her final weapon or not. I don't know. Again, she needs work. Alright. As for artifacts, looks like they're maxed out. This one, I think I might have to leave the Hydro damage at 15, because that is all she is just Hydro. I don't know. I don't know how that would work for for her. I mean, technically, the 18%, like I said with the other character, it should just apply. I don't, there is calculations supposedly that goes difference between, like, say, the attack stat and these elemental stats, okay? And I don't know anything about it. Alright, so, like, in other words, if I straight up put an 18% on her instead of the Hydro 15%, logically to me, it sounds like the 18% would do more because it's across the board. But I feel like some others would probably say, no, the Hydro would do more because she's a Hydro, she's purely Hydro character entirely. All of her attacks, all her everything is Hydro, Hydro, Hydro. So I don't know. I really have no idea. I'm not an expert in that kind of stuff, so I don't know. But anyways, as for her talents, yeah, as you can see, they need work, like I pointed out in the last episode, so there is all that. Now, real quick, you may be wondering what in the world is the deal with the little arrows at the top of the screen on certain select characters. That is due to a new system that was added to the game. I'm not going to show it. I'll just show it from the map here, and that's it, because I'm not going in there right now. There was a new location added to the game called Theater Lobby, or wait, no, maybe that's not the full title. Hold on, it's actually, you can find it from here. Where's it at? Oh, wait, maybe that is it. Oh, no, it's not showing right now because it's between seasons. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I can't show it. Wait, can I even go in there? Oh, great, now I'm going to have to go there because I need to see if I can go in there or not. Oh, imaginary, whatever that word said. That was actually what it's called. Imaginarium Theater? Anyways, it's a place, like, this is what the place looks like. Again, we'll explore this more later on. It's just a small room, but, there's quite a bit to this, and, it's more like endgame content, if you will. And personally, I didn't care for it. But if you do the event, which it rotates every season, I think it is, or wait, no, maybe it lasts between a couple seasons. Oh, updates. I think it lasts between updates, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, if you run it, I'm not sure if you have to, like, complete just the first quarter of it. Basically, there's like 3 different difficulties, easy, medium, hard, and I think if you complete, one of the 3 sets, which, note, easy would only have, like, maybe, say, like, 3 waves of enemies you have to do. Medium would be, like, 6 waves of enemies you have to do. Hard would be 9 waves of enemies you have to do. Again, I don't remember if that's the actual thing, but either way, that just gives you an idea. And, of course, it ups their difficulty, it ups a lot of different things. I tried to get past, I think it was the medium or was the hard? They had a boss in there that was just straight up impossible. Absolutely impossible, because you had to defeat the boss. It was a, was it Cryo? I think it was Cryo. Yeah, it was the Cryo Reservine, which, note, in the overworld, on the map here, this one, I can take down super, super fast, okay? But in the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Cryo. Either way, it was one of the Reservines, okay? The boss, they had a stupid time limit on it. And they upped the difficulty of that particular boss so much that I even looked up on the internet to see if other people were having trouble with it. And there was tons of people saying different forums that the particular way the boss was designed in the event was like next to impossible. That the timer just wasn't enough. Because actually, even myself, I was able to get its health down, but I wasn't able to kill it in time. Like if I only had like maybe, I don't know, 10, maybe I think it was like 10 more seconds or whatever, maybe 30 seconds. I don't remember how much it was specifically. If I just had a little more time, I could have taken it down. But with the time limit that they set No matter what I did, couldn't take it down. It wasn't worth the frustration, and yeah. But anyways, back to what I was saying about the arrows here. If you complete at least one of the 3 difficulties, I think it is, then X amount of characters for that season will get their stats boosted. So actually, that means that even the stats you're seeing right now might not even be my actual stats. Because see, it was actually surprised me, and I didn't when it happened, and I didn't like take any pictures because I didn't know what. So basically, once this new season starts, the characters you see right now, like Mona and the others, the arrows will go off them, and they will then instead go on the other characters if I should happen to complete one of the difficulties, I think it is, or even just accept the thing. I don't know how that works. Again, I've only done it once. They've actually been doing it for quite a bunch of seasons, updates, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I only did it once because it just really wasn't my thing. But I did it because, believe it or not, I needed Primo Gems. That was back whenever I was trying to get that other character, her Super Saiyan Girl. So yeah, I had to do whatever I could, and that meant even doing content I wasn't caring for. And yeah. So anyways, moving on. Okay, as for the Traveler, I have finally leveled up the Traveler a little bit, but the problem is with constantly switching her elements, which actually, no, I haven't switched in a while. It's hard to keep her leveled, if you will. So anyways, there's the stats there. There's the sword. Of course, you've seen many times before. As for her artifacts, I finally got her artifacts all the way up. As for her Hydro constellation, I'm only up to 2 so far. So, yeah, but that's for Hydro. Each of the elements is different, so I don't even know where I'm at with all of them. And as for her Hydro talents, this is only as far as I've gotten so far, and I haven't really worked on her since. I do need to level up her special here some more, because I do use her for that one whale boss I mentioned in the last episode. Which, again, you'll eventually see eventually, so there's that. Anyways, as for Dea, this is where we're at right now. That's her stats. This is her weapon. Which, note, this is both, design and stat. Okay? Stat because I need the HP stat for her, but design, just look at that. Look how it merges so nicely with her. Design-wise. I mean, sorry, colors and stuff. Look at those colors. Look at that color merge. It's like it's part of her. So there's that. Oh, did I say for her weapon? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't even know if I want to keep Mona's weapon. Anyways, as for artifacts, as you can see, they're all maxed out. As for her constellation, that's as far as I've gotten so far. But of course, she is you either get her from the standard banner, which I don't really ever use unless I got some extra standard wishes, which are rare, or B, you get Dea as one of those like, oh no, I didn't get the 5-star character banner I was going for. Instead, it gave me a different character. Yes, this is where you can get Dea. That's another way how you can get Dea. And so far, I'm there. I want to eventually get all her constellations, but again, that's the luck of the draw on that one. As for her talents, yeah, they're maxed out for now. I don't believe I'm ever going to put any of them up to level 10, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe someday I might. I really don't know offhand right now. But anyways, I do know that you were just seeing Dea back in this season in earlier episodes, because whenever I did browse through, skim through some of the old episodes real quick just to get an idea of what we were doing, I do remember seeing that we were using this character. So I don't know what the stats were at the time, but there you go. Now you see an updated version of her. Okay, as for I don't know how you pronounce her name. I think I just call her Firebow. No, I don't know. I don't even know what I call her. Okay, there's her stats. As for weapon, it's actually both design and stat. So there's that. As for her artifacts, they're all maxed out. Constellation, nothing. And as for talents, I still do need to up her ultimate, but her main two, her normal attack and her special are as high as they're going to go. So there's that. As for Diluc, If I remember correctly, I still need to work on him more. But anyways, this is the stats for now. And he is right now holding on to the 5-star sword. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Here, I knew I still need to work on him. As you can see, yeah, the 5 stars still need worked on, and then these 4 stars still need swapped to 5 stars. So, yeah, he definitely needs a lot of work. Now, in terms of constellations, this is how many times I've gotten him, as whenever I'm trying to pull for someone else, but instead it gave me Diluc instead. Yeah, so he's one of the ones you get as a... Oops, you got the wrong one. And yeah, as you can see, I've gotten him quite a lot. At this rate, I'm actually rooting for us to finish his constellation. Anyways, as for his talents, as you can see, yeah, they need work too. Yeah, so again, a long time ago, I think, what was it, Season 1, maybe it was Season 2, we used him. And I just haven't used him since, and I've been slowly, and I quote, slowly been working on him. As you can see, I think the only thing I got up, leveled up on him was just the, just his level, and I think that's about it. I don't think I've really worked on anything else since. Well, I mean, other than those 2 artifacts I was working on lightly, but, yeah, he needs work, and he needs that other outfit. Good gosh. Okay, as for our next character, a brand new character you just saw just for the first time last episode and this episode. As for her, I have her defense a little bit higher than her attack, and that's because of what her, stats call for. As for her weapon, I actually had to go out of my way for this weapon. Seriously, I actually really had to go out of my way for this thing. It's a special weapon you can build in Natlan, and I don't remember everything I did. I don't remember the steps I had to take, but I literally, like I said, had to go out of my way just to get the materials and stuff to build this thing specifically for her because, again, that defense stat. And so it's not just a weapon for stat, but it's also a weapon for design. As you can see, it goes perfect with her. So this is a design and stat weapon for her. So that worked out nice. As for her artifacts, they are all maxed out. As for constellations, also already maxed out. Yeah, look at that. A brand new character you've never seen. She's already maxed out on all these constellations. Yeah. Somehow I got her a lot of times whenever I was pulling for the characters and stuff I was. So, wow. But anyways, as for her talents, yeah, they could still use some more work. Definitely. So, there's that. Anyways, next. Okay, so here we have who I used to call in this entire series Anemo Kid, if you remember. Because I remember. But anyways, as for Heizu, I'm not sure if I said that right. But anyways, there's his stats, and I think I still need some more work done on him, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, as for his weapon, I don't remember if that's fully for stat. I mean, sorry, I don't remember if the stat is there for it, but design-wise, definitely weapon for design. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the stat is also there for him as well. As for artifacts, almost said constellation. Artifacts, this is another one like I was saying about Moana, where, as you can see, I have that Anemo damage bonus instead of another plus 18%. And again, I'm no expert. I might be in the wrong here. Maybe I should just switch it over to the 18. Or maybe I am in the... Maybe we're in the right having it like this. I'm no expert in this. I have no idea which way it's supposed to go. So... yeah, because he's purely just a Nemo. That's it. There's nothing else. So that's why that's like that. So again, maybe one of these days I'll find out which way it goes. But yeah. Anyways, in terms of his constellations, we're up to 4 out of 6 so far. So yay. And as for his talents, yes, he still does need more work on talents. So there's that. Anyways, as for Seiyu, she's a character I've actually recently been working on within this last few months. So here's her stats. Here's her weapon, which of course definitely design for, design choice here. As for the stat, I don't know offhand. I actually cannot remember if I wanted that stat or not. But design, it had to be for her because she's a ninja. Yeah, so case closed. She can't have anything else. Has to have that. As for artifacts, yeah, so they're maxed out. As for constellations, maxed out. As for talents, She could use some more with the ultimate, maybe, but I don't even use it. So actually, you know what? Screw it. No, forget it. She's maxed out on talents. So yeah, I would say she's maxed out then. Entirely. Yeah. No more work needs to be done on Seiyu. So there, Seiyu's done. After all this time, because I do remember earlier in the series, I would use her character here and there for moving around the map or doing certain little things here and there. So, yeah, she deserved to finally get maxed out, and there we go. Yeah. Alright, so anyways, next we have... now, this one I've always said both ways. It's either Rosaria or Rosaria. Yeah, one of the two ways. I'm not sure which way it goes. But anyways, her, I know... Well, actually, yeah. I think from this point onwards, I think everyone else needs work. So, stats, weapon... Yeah, let me look at that right off the bat. 80, yeah, that's not even maxed out. This one, definitely stat, but I think it's also design. Yeah, design looks similar. Okay, yeah, design and stat. This one, yeah, as you can see, work needs to be done. However, I do have all her constellations, that's great. And as for her talents, still does need a little more work with the talents. But we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. As for this ninja girl, again, needs work. There's the stats. There's the weapon, which of course this one is definitely 100% for design, but it actually worked out for stat as well. Because yes, definitely stat. So it is both, but again, it was originally I picked it because of design. So there's that. As for artifacts, maxed out. Constellation, maxed out. Talents, however, do need work. Big time. So, yeah, once I can get her talents up, then she can be battle ready. I think, right? Yeah. Yeah. As for Beto,
if you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always
I
ready.
can't remember if I left anything for her or if I did max her out. So anyways, here's her stats. Weapon, which, note, originally her original weapon used to be this one right here. But then I switched it to this one because I was doing a bunch of testing. And I do remember showing this on camera. I don't remember what season it was, but I remember... At least I think it was on camera, right? Well, I remember doing testing. I'm pretty sure I showed on camera in one of the seasons. But I remember doing testing between these two weapons. This one and this one. And in the end, I think what it was that this one had the better statistics, I think, between the two. So I went with that one for her. Even though, to me, that will always be her personal weapon. Just because. And it's not because of design. Just because just how this character I used to use all the time back in the early days. And anyways, up next we have maxed out artifacts, maxed out constellation, and talents. Okay, so these two talents could still need still use one more level, but her attack is maxed out. Yeah, actually, one of these days I will try to get her talents upped. So, yeah, so she just needs just a hair more work for Beto. Okay, here, up next we have Kiara, which, there's her stats, which I don't remember if I fully finished her off, with the stats yet. I think I did, back, whenever I was running, season 7? Was it? Wait, was it season 7? Or was that season 8? I mean, sorry, no. Wait, I take it back. What did we do on... Oh, that's not till season 9. Oh my god. Okay, so, to explain something real quick here, I had to record, season 9 out of order. Even though, yeah, I know we're only on season 8 right now, and... Yes, the last episode of Season 8... Season 5... Season 8, Episode 5 was back in August of 2023. Well, Season 9, I had to record separate And you're probably wondering, wait, how did I skip a season? It's because of the summer event. What I've done is each summer event, I have it as a separate season. And because of the fact we were not done with Season 8 yet, I recorded Season 9 as the summer event for 2024. So, yeah, basically, as of right now, Season 9 is done. And it's my past, your future. And, yeah, you're going to hear that, but in reverse, when I go through Season 9. Or, sorry, when you go through Season 9. Sorry. It's a little screwy. But it makes sense in the long run. And I'm pretty sure it was in Season 9 when I was doing the summer event, which I will say you're gonna like some little things of it. But anyways, as I was saying, I think it was in Season 9 that I upgraded this character, because actually with Season 9 it was a summer event, I think, is where I got this outfit, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. it's hard to tell. There's so much. All right. Well, anyways, let's just continue onwards. So yeah, as for weapon, this is both design. I think. No. I don't think stat. I think it's purely design. Yeah, it's purely design for this one. Which, if I was gonna go for stat, I'd probably just give her this weapon. Yeah, but I had to go design. Even though, actually, now that I look at that weapon actually went more better with her original outfit here. Whereas this outfit, if I was to change it for this particular outfit, well, if I could switch that weapon, I'd say that one. That one, again, design-wise, it's a 50-50. Design-wise, maybe that one. Not sure. Design-wise, no, not that one. No. If I could keep this sword here blue, then yes. But it switches to purple, so no. And yeah, that's about it. Unless there's like something down here. No. No. So, yeah, design-wise, that one. Anyways, as for not constellations, what am I saying? Her artifacts, maxed out, but I do have a HP plus 20% stat set on her. I'm guessing that's because of her stats here. It's gotta be. Yeah, that's because. Okay, yeah, it's because of her talents. So yeah. Anyways, as for Constellation, fully maxed out, and as for her talents, could use some more work. So yep, we're slowly getting there. So yeah, she needs more work. As for the one that I call wait, what did I call her? Even though in the game they call her Chi-Chi, but I call her something else. Oh god, I can't remember what I used to call this character. Well, I do know I have said in the past Zombie Girl.
3, 4.
Yeah, so maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was a Zombie Girl. But yeah, in the game they pronounce her name as Chi-Chi, so I don't say that. If I want to say Chi-Chi, then it's was it C-H-I and then of course dash C-H-I. I think that's how you spell Chi-Chi. But yeah, here she's a Zombie Girl. So anyways, as for her, I don't even think I ever really worked on her. I mean, look at this, she's still level 80. Oh, this weapon was purely by design. This one belonged to her, case closed. I don't even remember where I got this one. Probably from an event. Has to be, I don't know, unless it was some special quest in the game. But yeah, that one was purely by design. I had to give it to her. Case closed. No answers about it, buts about it. If it was a crappy weapon, I still had to give it to her. It was just hers. Case closed. Yeah, look at this. I didn't even work on any of the artifacts yet. She does have one constellation somehow. Oh yeah, because she's one of the ones you can pull if you don't get the banner you're looking for. And yeah, look at this. Her talents don't even... Yeah, so I haven't even begun really working on her yet at all. So, yep. As for Klee...
Bombs, so heavy.
She was... Oh, she was featured in the summer event for 2023. Now, that should have been last season for you, right? Season 7, I want to say? I think? Unless it was season 6. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, we were lightly working on her a little bit there, and then I just haven't gotten back to her yet because I've been busy with so many other characters. I mean, I can't work on all the characters at once, especially on all the limitations with this game, like how you can only do so much at a time, so... Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so there's her current stats, current weapon. Yeah, look at that, it's only a level 20. I don't even think that's her permanent weapon. Artifacts. This is just embarrassing. Yeah, I don't even know if that's going to be your permanent artifacts, well, other than that one. Yeah, I don't even know. No, actually, I can definitely tell you no. I can immediately tell you no. Yep, okay, she needs work across the board. And as for talents, yeah, it's a mess. She's an overall mess. At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever get to her. But anyways, okay, so here we go. Ningguang, which I think I said that wrong, but anyways. Current stats, which again, remember, everyone from this point pretty much needs work. So, stats, weapon, yeah, even the weapon needs changed. Well, maybe not. Let me see. Oh, yes, it definitely needs changed. I still have a 3-star on her. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that really shows you how long it's been since I ever worked on this character. And, well, apparently I did add some 5-stars onto her, so I did something with her since then. She has her constellation maxed out, so that's great. Oh, okay, apparently we did get a little bit for her talents, but not much. Oh, wait, no, that's from the constellations. That's the only one from the, I guess I worked on. Okay, well, either way, she needs work. Lots of work. And Sucrose, which... yes, work. And more work. And definitely more work. Oh god, it's going to keep getting worse and worse as we go along. Constellations are maxed out, and talents are a complete disaster. Yes! Moving on. Here we have Diona, which, Oh, the weapon is design choice for her. I do remember that one. That one was specifically design choice for her. And yeah, needs work. Maxed out. And of course needs work. Duh. Okay, I don't even know how you pronounce this kid's name, but needs work. This one... oh, this one was actually a switch. This was not supposed to be his weapon. Originally, I had him have this weapon here, because this weapon was originally perfect for him, but then when Eula came around, I had to give the sword to her. Or sorry, the claymore. So yeah, a great sword, claymore. I had to give it to her. So, for the time being, he's using this one, but hopefully maybe something will come along down the road that will be a little bit more better from in terms of design choice. So, yeah. But anyways, here needs work. 3 constellations, and yeah, needs work there. Which actually, there was actually one point about a year ago that I really did want to work on this kid and get him battle ready so I could finally use this kid, because I don't think I've ever actually used him. But just keeps getting pushed off the side, you know, because all these other characters, my gosh. Here we have Kea, which of course you remember from the early seasons. And he definitely needs a whole lot of work. But anyways, he does have a special sword, which I think was from an event, I think, or wait. I don't remember where I got this sword, but either way, this one is for him design-wise, so there's that. And as you can see, it's all just a complete mess. No constellations, and also a mess right there. So let's just move on. But there is one thing, though. He does have a special outfit now, which I think we got that outfit in Season 9 during the 2024 summer event. I think? Yeah, so if you remember him as this, he's now this. I can't quite remember. I want to say it was some event, but maybe it was the previous one. I don't know. I can't. There's too much. I can't keep it all straight. Sorry. But anyways, here we have Dory. Yeah, she needs work across the board. Weapon and stat. I think it's just that's just what she's gonna get. I'm not even gonna try to give her anything else. No. Well, unless she got that, but I don't know. I'd have to look at the stats. I don't know. Yeah, that's empty. That's complete though. That's nice. And this needs a lot of work. So yes, sorry, Dory. Here we have Kujo Sarah, which I think is how you pronounce it. The first part. But anyways, yeah, she needs work. Also work. Oh, however, note that is by design for that weapon. So there's that. Definitely needs work. 2 constellations and needs work. So yes, moving on. Here we have Fischl, which of course you definitely remember her from our first summer event, which was... What was it, 2022? Wait, how many summer events have we done so far? Because I know I did not do the first summer event because I wasn't playing the game at the time when they did the first one. And now I can't remember how many summer events we've had.
Founded paradise for
I would have to go through all my notes and stuff. But either way, you'd remember her from our first summer event, which I loved. I would never forget... well, I will always love the first summer event. The first summer event that I did, which was, again, the second one for the game, that will always be my favorite. Case closed. Always my favorite. But anyways, yeah, so since then, I've only gotten her up to 80, which, note... Back then, when we only could get all the characters up to 80, originally I had her maxed out, kind of. But, yeah, I need to continue leveling her up. In terms of the weapon, I want to say design, but not because of color, but more of design of the weapon, I guess. I don't know. You know what? I don't even know. Oh, wait, what happened to her? Oh, that's right, I got rid of... okay. She needs 5 stars. As you can see, yeah, she hasn't been worked on. Yeah, I actually do remember getting rid of 4-star artifacts, because, like, hey, yeah. Anyways, okay, so Constellation is maxed out, that's great, and as for this, well, that does need a lot of work, so there's that. Anyways, next is Razor. He needs a lot of work. Level 80, he is using a level 90 weapon, but I think, again, that's Beto's weapon, so that's why he's holding on to that. This, of course, needs a whole lot of work. That is maxed out, and that needs a lot of work as well. So, hey, we're moving along here. Now, Lisa, I got this outfit from a special event. As to which one, I don't remember. But anyways, you would, of course, remember Lisa as looking like this, but now she's this. So there's that. And, yeah, I need to continue working on her, obviously. There's the stats for right now. There's the weapon for right now. Oh, which actually, no, that actually is going to be her permanent weapon. Which actually, this weapon was also by, not only stat, but also by design. But sadly, now with her new outfit, it doesn't fit by design anymore, but there's nothing I can do about that. I can't switch out to green, so she's stuck with that. Anyways, as by artifact, yep, needs work. Constellation, nothing, and talents needs work, so there's that. Here we have Yo-Yo, which, no, I don't know how you say it. I'm just saying Yo-Yo. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's probably like Yayo or something like that. But anyways, this character... Wait, was this character in the game whenever...
Adventure.
I can't remember if she was in... Yes, she was. Okay, so you've seen her before. Okay, I could not remember. But anyways, yeah, she needs work across the board. I don't even... oh no, this isn't even... This is just a placeholder weapon. I don't even have an actual weapon on her. So, yeah, that really shows you how much she needs work. Because, yeah, that needs work. She's got 4 constellations, and that definitely needs work. So, oh my god. Now, Candace, I remember I had her kind of maxed out for a while because I was using her for a while. in earlier episodes of one of these seasons. I don't remember when. But yeah, since getting up to level 90, I need to now continue leveling her and just haven't had a chance to. I did, however, manage to give her a weapon that is for her. In terms of design-wise, I mean, come on, look at that. The trident for her, it's perfect. Yeah, anyways, let's just say she's a Hydro character, and come on, trident, Hydro, she's a special character. I mean, okay, anyways, moving on. Now, as for the not constellations, artifacts, they do need work. We're getting there, but they need work, okay? As for constellations, maxed out. As for talents, we're getting there. Yes, okay, yeah, apparently I have been working on her a little bit. Well, actually, no, this would have only been up to level 6, technically, so I guess 7 would be the upgrade. Either way, bottom line is, she got a little bit of work done on her character, but still needs more work. And I eventually do want to get her battle ready. I want to use the character again. So, now this character is a character I've been leveling here and there when I can, but not too much. This is the one I said had the rifle in last episode. This is a new one you haven't really gotten to meet yet. Now, this weapon is by design. I don't know if it's for stat yet. I haven't really been able to use the character enough to know. But for now, it's definitely by design for that weapon. As for constellations, as you can see, she does have 5-star constellations. Or not constellations, artifacts. Every time I get to the artifacts, I keep saying constellations. Sorry. Artifacts. She does have 5-star artifacts, and they do have some levels on them. But that's about it. Okay? No constellations. And as for her talents, well, they need work. But but again, she's slowly leveling, you know, with all this stuff. So I do need to continue working on her. Maybe someday you'll get to see her in combat. Hopefully. But, yeah. Anyways, next we have this character, of course, you will remember. There's her stats for now. There's her weapon for now. Which, note, I don't even think that's permanent weapon. Well, yeah, maybe we can leave that weapon on her. As you can see, yeah, that needs work. That is maxed out. And this needs work big time. Now, up next we have, how do they pronounce it? Shungling? I don't remember how they pronounce it in the game, but, now, you'll remember this character as this outfit, but now, just a day ago, now, this outfit, right here. Which you'll see a little bit, slower rotation stuff in, the video I have recorded for that. But anyways, moving on here. So as for weapon, I don't know. Nope, she needs an upgrade. Okay, so yeah, we need a lot of work for this character. But hey, her constellations are done. That's great. And yeah, also need to work there. So a lot of work needs to be done. And yeah, but anyways, there you go. There's that character. Now, as for Amber, as you'd remember her from Season 1, our very first... Actually, wait, she was the first, right? Our very first? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was our first character after the Traveler. So, but either way, I know Season 1. But I'm just trying to remember if she was literally the first. But anyways, as for her weapon, it is by design. Because actually, if you would remember, she didn't originally have this outfit. She originally had this outfit. Now, actually, no, this switch you would have seen in the previous season, if I'm not mistaken. So I think they changed outfits while still recording. Yeah, so this is the original. Here's the altar. Yeah, I feel like the altered version has more detail to it. So, there's that. But anyways, as for weapon, again, it is mainly by design. So there's that. As for her artifacts, yeah, it needs work. Constellation, only one, believe it or not. And, yeah, she's one of those ones that I think you can only... Well, wait, I think you can only get her from the standard banner, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. But anyways, yeah, her talents need work, so there's that. Anyways, up next we have Hu Tao, which Stats, again, it's actually just ignored stats on these characters for the most part, since they're not really worked on. Her weapon is by choice. Sorry, design choice, I might say. Yeah, design. So, yeah, it needs work, doesn't have any constellations, and, of course, needs work. So, there's all that. She has that new outfit I briefly showed before, which, yeah, I mean, it's a really nice outfit, and if I could get it through an event, I would have, but it's a paid-for only outfit, and maybe years down the road, if there's no outfits I've gotten for a while and I've saved up enough currency, maybe I'll grab it. But as for right now, I decide against the sale, not only because of the fact I don't have any currency right now in the game to buy it, but even if I did, I just don't feel like switching right now, and just, yeah, because I just never use her, so. But anyways, okay, we went through all that. Alright, anyways, back to characters here. Up for our next character here. This character you'd remember with this outfit here. But I was able to get this outfit through an event, so yeah, switched him up to this. Even though... yeah, I prefer this outfit, definitely. Yeah. On the fact it makes him look more like himself than... anyways. Okay, the weapon, just no. I still need to change that. I still need to fix that. He does have all his constellations, though. That's nice. And I still need a lot of work there. One of these days, I would like to level this character up and use this character, because I've used this character numerous times in character trials, but never got to actually use the one version I have of him here, so maybe someday. Anyways, as for Bennett, yeah, okay, so there's the stats for now. The weapon is both stat and design, but definitely design. I mean, come on, look at that. That is his weapon right there. Case closed. Yeah, no artifacts. Full constellation set, so that's great. And as you can see, his talents need a lot of work, so I don't even know if I'm ever going to get to level him up. In order to level up all these characters, I would literally have to stop getting new characters at this rate, honestly. It is so difficult trying to keep working between the new characters and the old characters back and forth. Just, ugh. Anyways, okay, so here we have Tignari, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not entirely sure. Stats for so far. I don't even know if I'm going to use this character. But anyways, weapon is by design. Or sorry, yeah, design choice. So there's that. Which, I can't remember how I got that. I think that's the Battle Pass one, right? I don't remember. Yeah. You know what that is? That's the Battle Pass. Pretty sure. No artifacts. Only one constellation. And yeah, I haven't even started working on his talents, so there's that. Next we have the opera singer girl. Yeah, I haven't even done anything with her. Okay, so there's stats. Still using a 3-star. I haven't even given her an actual weapon yet. No artifacts. However, max constellation, whoa, and oh yeah, and I haven't even leveled up any of this yet. The only reason why that's shown 4 is because of the constellations. So yeah, I haven't even touched any of that yet. So I don't even know if I'm ever going to level this character up. I honestly don't know. Yeah, so don't know. Here we have Guru. I think that's how you pronounce it. Not sure. I would like to level this kid up eventually, but who knows? Probably never. His weapon is definitely by design. So, yeah, that's a design choice. Nothing there. Fully maxed out there. And nothing there. Again, the 4s are only by constellations. Here, of course, we have the newest character I just got within the last 24 hours. And I haven't even really done much with her yet. I gave her a weapon that was on the side. That was already level 70, so there was that. I haven't even looked at what I even want to give her for artifacts yet, so I don't know. And I was only able to get her up to level 4 for her talent so far, only because based on her current level. So yeah, I'm literally I'm kind of slowly just starting to work on her now. Of course, you saw at the beginning of this episode we got some of that for her. So Yeah. Just she needs work, and I don't even know how far I'm gonna be able to take her. Probably all the way up to 90. Hopefully get her maxed out, and hopefully be able to use that character. Hopefully. Anyways, here we have Faruzan. I don't think I said that right. And I know I never worked on her really. So, and yeah, this was just given to her because it was there. I don't remember working on it for her, but it is by design. So there's that. Yes, there's nothing there. She does have 3 constellations though, so that's nice. And yeah, look at this. I never even worked on her talent. So yeah. Here we have Freminet, which I don't know if I said that right. Him, I really want to take the time to get him leveled up, but I haven't been able to work on him yet. I've only been able to give him a weapon, which again is by design, which actually I think this is also for his stats, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say stat as well. Maybe not. No, there's nothing here that says anything about HP, so I guess maybe it's just by design for him. As for artifacts, I was able to place some artifacts on him, even though now that I think about it, I think I need to alter that. Yeah, like that one right there. Yeah, okay, so 2 artifacts need rotated, and as for the others, I'll have to double check and then eventually level them up. He has 3 constellations, and as for talents, I only put a couple on... no, actually, yeah, just 2 levels... Or no, 1 level. 1, 2, 3... Whatever it is. On his... No, 2. Yeah, because there it is. It says talent level 3 at the top there. Okay, I was able to put 2 levels on there, but that was about it. So yeah, one of these days, I really do want to get him battle ready. Seriously, but just don't know when it's ever going to be. Here we have Layla, which... Yeah, I don't think I ever worked on her. This was originally by design choice, because it was blue, but then it went to purple. And hey, it still works there, so let's keep design. But anyways, I'll say for stat as well. I guess. Or no. No, wait, that's the energy recharge. No, I'm just going to say just design. Yeah, nothing there. She's almost done with her constellations. And as for talents, nothing. Just nothing. I haven't even worked on it yet. Here we have Kev. Not sure how you pronounce it. And I don't remember working on him at all. He was given this weapon, which actually this weapon... By design. Yes, definitely by design for that one. Oh, apparently I guess I did put some artifacts on him, but I didn't even finish it. Yeah, he needs work. Constellations, almost done. Talents, not even started. So, moving on. Toma, I don't think I ever worked on. I don't even know if that's by design. Oh, you know, I'd rather have something like one of them on him, but, well, oh wait, there is this thing. I don't know. But I just don't know right now. Don't know. Okay, nothing there. He is fully maxed out there. And, oh, apparently I did put some levels on him. Oh, I had that backwards, that talent level before. Wait a minute, actually, wait, how did... Whoa, how did that one character have... Talent 3... Whoa, hold the phones. Normal attack flowing... What? I thought that only upgraded these 2 stats, not this one. What? Whoops. Yeah, what's going on here? How is it that his constellation upgraded the first stat here? Okay, I'm lost. I'm actually lost. I thought they all upgraded just the special and the ultimate. I'll have to look more into that later. Anyways, as for talents for Layla, or not Layla. Yeah, Layla. Yeah, I haven't even worked on her. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I'm in the wrong character. I already said about Layla. Sorry, too many characters to go through here. Okay, Atoma, he needs work. Okay, so Lynette, there's stats for now, which note, I don't remember working on her. Sword, I think it was stat, but design, I guess, could maybe fit with her. I don't know. I don't have much. Oh wait, no. Oh no, definitely no. That's the 3, so I'm gonna have to change that. So let's just move on. Okay, no artifacts. She has 2 constellations and no talents. That's great. That's just great. Now Micah, I actually did want to work on this kid when I got him, and then I got sidetracked and never got to continue working on him. So I got him up to level 50. I got his special weapon here, which I got from an event, if I'm not mistaken, up to level 20 so far. His artifacts, I was able to get some artifacts on him, but yeah, it still needs more work. His constellation's up to 4 so far, and as for his talents, I haven't even started yet, so maybe one of these days. Now, of course, here's one of the new characters you were just recently introduced to. That, yeah, I haven't really been able to work on him. Weapon, I will say, is both design and stat. No artifacts, 1 constellation, 0 talents. So, yeah, anyways, moving on. So we have gaming. Now, you should remember gaming from previous episodes. I don't even know what I have on him. So, his weapon, I will say, could be design choice. I don't know. No artifacts, 2 constellations, and 0 talents. So, moving on. Here's, of course, this character that I mentioned before, that she's both a weekly boss and a character that I would love to be able to level up, but I can't because of need to advance to the game more. So, yeah. And as for overall stats, that's just so far. Of course, I gave her a 5-star weapon that I was able to get around the same time, believe it or not. I actually was able to get this weapon, I think, just right after getting her, if I'm not mistaken. But again, it was through the character banner. I didn't get the character I was going for at the time. It gave me this instead. Again, I don't remember what character it was, but either way, bada bing, bada boom. That is definitely this weapon. Even though it's not her color, I prefer having this weapon on her. Definitely. I prefer, especially on the fact it's a 5-star. So yeah, now of course, yes, I would love to have maybe her actual personal weapon, but that would be under the weapon banner, and as you know, I only ever did the weapon banner once, and I'm supposedly never going to be doing that ever again, so yeah. Anyways, as for her artifacts, yeah, that's it so far, which I think these are the artifacts I will be using for her, if I'm not mistaken. So there's that. No constellations and 0 talents, all because of, again, I can't level her up. Now here we have Charlotte, which this character is another one I eventually want to get leveled up just so that I can at least take her into battle if need be. But I actually have her as a photographer, as a character that I will go around and well, just take pictures or whatever. It's just, there's a story on her, but yeah, I couldn't just... Moving on, anyways, I think I briefly did mention in the last episode, but I'll mention it again, or talk about it later down the road. So anyways, as for weapon, I want to say that's going to be her permanent weapon. Yeah, we'll say that's for a permanent weapon, and I guess it's for stat, maybe. I don't know, maybe I can look through it again. As for artifacts, this is another one... that... Oh, wait, or is this the one I said earlier? Was this the one I was talking about earlier with the cryo damage? That she only does cryo? I'm pretty sure this is the one I was already talking about. Or no, it was the Hydro character.
I wonder when I'll be as...
I don't remember. I'm goofing up everything now because there's just too much to go through. Where are we at? Because we're almost done here. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so her, and then it's just bottom line stats. Okay, bottom line stats. She has 1 constellation, 0 talents, and that's that. And then as for our last character on this list, for now, we have Sethos, which again, there's stats. And note, I probably will not continue leveling him up. I don't know, because there's so many other characters. Anyways, as for his weapon, that I don't even know where I got that from. I think it was from an event. I want to say, yes, it was from, I want to say it was from an event. So as for design, yeah, it goes with him pretty well, so we'll just keep that for him. As for artifact, oh, looks like I did give him some artifacts here, but just only leveled the 1. Unless that was given to him from someone else. I don't know. I don't know. As for Constellation, he's almost done. And as for Talents, never even started. But he's an archer, so yeah. And actually, yeah, I don't think you met Sethos. Yeah, I think Sethos was after episode 5. So there's that. Anyways, this episode was supposed to be both characters and location, but yet I think I ran out of time. Oh my god, I didn't even realize what time was. I had no idea we ran over so long. I am sorry. Oh my god, I had no idea. Wait, how is it already? I could have sworn I was looking at the clock. What? How did we go over 2 hours? When I originally looked at the clock, I could have sworn we should only be like getting up to 2 hours right now. Oh my god. Well, at least the good news is we got through all the characters in this episode. It just sucks that now we're going to have to make a part 3 out of this. Yeah, originally I was hoping to get through all the characters and everything in the locations in this episode. And next episode, work on that quest for her. But I guess now that's not going to happen. I guess we're going to have to spend next episode going over the locations, like here, and just exploring what's not been seen yet, and then showing this region, which I think there's still more to go for this region. Yeah, I think we're probably going to get something like over here. Alright, so maybe expect that. And I'm personally hoping that they'll give us something here, because this is a bit annoying that it's just this little tiny spot here, even though the only way to actually get over here right now is literally through a little a tunnel that goes right through here. Don't worry, I'll show it whenever I show off this region and whatnot. But oh yeah, and we also still need to see this as well. So we have quite a bit to see. So basically, yeah, this episode, like I said, was supposed to be both scenic and character, but instead it was more character and a lot of other things. And hey, at least we got a lot done, though, in terms of all this recapping and whatnot, you know. So, yeah, so either way, next episode, look forward to finally exploration, and then maybe the episode after that, look forward towards her special mission that we need to do. Well, not specifically her mission. It's this mission, the mission to unlock this creature, whatever this is. So there's that, you know. Well, maybe that'll be the episode after next. And then... Whoa, what's she doing? Why did she get up? I didn't do anything. Oh, it might be that stick drift. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Since the last episode, I've had to get another controller. And my original controller did not have that stick drift problem that you hear a lot of people complain about with the PS5 controllers. So I never even knew what that was until my newest controller here, which I actually just got 2 months ago now. Well, a month and a half. Oh, wait, what's today's date? Well, in a couple days it'll be 2 months. Okay, yeah, and a little bit here will be 2 months. Yeah, and sadly, this new controller does have stick drift. And it does it with the left analog stick and going backwards. So I have to... In this game here, so far, my only game I've had to worry about it, because this game has no dead zone settings for the movement. It just has, I think, what is it? Dead zone for... Well, no, it just has sensitivity for the camera, as you can see here. But it doesn't have... Actually, yeah, it doesn't have any dead zone settings at all for either stick, you know, right analog stick or left analog stick. And because of the fact this controller has stick drift with going you know, like towards you, you know, as you're holding the character towards you, in this case in the game backwards, okay, this is the only game, like I said, so far I've had to worry about where I could just be like doing nothing, or I could be, or just stop using the analog stick, and then all of a sudden my character's starting to walk backwards. Like, come on. So, yeah, this game I have to be careful with. I'm hoping that no other game I have will have that problem, but I don't know. I have no clue, because not every game, of course, has, you know, dead zone settings, and it's just that I've played some other games, though, that don't have those settings, but yet I've not had to worry about stick drift. Again, this is the only game so far that I've had to worry about the stick drift so far. So it's just, it's annoying. But yeah. So if you ever see my character just randomly walking backwards, I might be at a stop, or come to a stop, and then of course starts walking backwards, and I have to fiddle with the character. Then yeah, at least you know why. And stick drift. Yeah. Just yeah. Anyways, okay. So that's gonna be it for episode 7 of season 8 of Genshin Impact. We'll of course be back next time with episode 8, where hopefully I can actually get the episode down to 2 hours. Hopefully. Hopefully. And like I said, look forward definitely to exploration for next episode. But if we get to that one quest, then that'll be a bonus. But if not, like I said, look forward to the quest for the episode after, hopefully. And as for changes and stuff to the game, so far I've tried to show as much as I can. I can't think of anything else at the current moment, but I do know for a fact there is more stuff. Okay, there is more stuff, but I can't think offhand. Oh, there is this. I can actually change, I don't know though. This might have been in the game back before, like episode 5 and prior. I don't remember if it was, but I can actually freely choose between 4 gadgets, devices, whatever you want to call them, from this page here, your gadget page. As you can see up here, slot 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I can actually change those to different items. However, it does not work with pets though, which I'm actually PO'd about. So like, you can't set pets up in the quick slots, okay? But out of the ones you choose for your quick slots, you can, of course, just change it from here. So yeah, it's a really nice system. That's something. I don't know if that was in the game back whenever I was still recording, but hey, you saw it now. And yeah, anyways, everything I can, as we go along, I'll try to think of more stuff like these settings here. This I don't think was in the game back like episode 5 on back. I'm not sure, but either way, as I come up to stuff, I'll try to explain or re-explain or whatever, and just bear with me, please. And yeah, but anyways, like I said, yeah, next episode, look forward to exploration and, of course, more of Genshin Impact in next episode. But anyways, again, it's going to be it for this episode, so until next time, keep on gaming.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again. We got millions of reasons